My name is Cameron Steele. I'm a 25-year off-road racing veteran, and I've been dating Yokohama for a number of years. I say dating because it's more than just a sponsorship. You know, we've developed tires and raced since I was a young kid to where I'm a semi-adult, I like to say. You know, we've raced everything from desert limited buggies to stadium buggies to now the stadium trucks here in the Lucas Oil Series and the trophy trucks in the Score Series where we race in Baja. And we've done everything from racing on 31-inch tires, and now we're coming out with 40-inch tires. It's a pretty exciting time for us, and you know, the relationship has been pretty awesome. You know, I look at a company like Yokohama Tire that's a big company, but they still have the ability to touch people individually, whether it's the consumer, the smaller racers, or a big race team like us. And that's what I like about our relationship. Not only do we have great tires, we're able to win races, but we're able to touch people and have a good relationship. You know, my dad's been racing since 1971. He's raced on Yokohama tires. I race on Yokohama tires. My wife Heidi now, two-time Baja 1000 winner, four-time off-road racing champion, 2008 Dirt Sports Driver of the Year. She races on Yokohama tires. So for us, it's a family affair in more than one way. Well, if you're going to ask me about desert racing and stadium racing, my love is desert racing. You know, it's a little bit different battle. I mean, the stadium race is instant warfare where you're going to battle, you're out there for 20 minutes, you're throwing elbows, you're trading paint. You're doing all that in a desert race as well, but you have to think about it in a different style. Stadium race, you have to make the truck live for 20 minutes. Desert race, well, you might have to make it live for 26 hours. So for me, I love the thinking man's game where you still get the rubbing, the smashing, the banging, and the hard driving in the desert. I love them both. I wouldn't want to give either up, but if I had to pick one or the other, I would definitely go desert racing because of the adventure and what it takes for a driver to put into it to get the result out of it. Well, when I come out to the Lucas Oil Off-Road Racing Series, I'm more than just a race car driver, and I'm more than just a television commentator. Some people know me more as a commentator, some people know me more as a race car driver. It's kind of weird, you know, I've been a commentator for 13 years now. I started with the X Games back in 1999, and I've announced just about everything in action sports and a lot of motorsports. And for me, when I get to the track, you know, first I get here and I go to the driver's meeting, I do a track walk, I come and see the team. I look at the truck, I kind of talk about setup, which we usually have already dialed in. Then I go to the TV meeting and start talking about the other drivers and what it takes to make good TV shows. A lot of people don't realize we make 7 hours of TV on average out of every Lucas Oil weekend. So making 7 one-hour TV shows, I'm practicing usually 3 times on the weekend, qualifying twice and racing twice. And in between that, I'm doing stand-ups, they call it, where you get in front of the camera, you talk to them, you do things where you're explaining what's happening. For me, I think it's a great advantage, you know, for a couple of reasons. Some people might think that, oh, you're not able to focus on one thing or the other, but I think really being involved with the TV lets me see more racers, more talent, and more ways that other guys race. It lets me incorporate their styles or what I think is good racing or good lines into my racing. And then on the flip side, being a race car driver gives me the ability to give information to the people that actually has some meaning. You know, it's not like just some talking head flapping his gums. Well, I mean, I call myself the talking donkey, but you know, I actually try to put some meat and potatoes into it. And if I think someone's a squirrel, whether it's that guy or me, I just call it like I see it on TV. So I think there's benefits all the way around. And of course, it doesn't hurt, you know, to be on TV where millions of people are seeing you as a commentator and the same people are seeing you as a race car driver. It's a pretty cool feeling to be able to experience both and be a part of both.